Today, we got ourselves a unique job. We need to take down a building. We're gonna do this using the only tool that I think is suitable for this job. That looks like the tool for the job. We'll just get this into truck mode. Boom. Truck mode complete. And I think we're ready to go. Probably one of my favorite things to do is to take an equipment that's too small for the job. We're gonna mow some of this grass and trees and stuff up so we got a nice clear pad over here. Yep, it's doing it. It's doing the things. Good old Briggs and scrap iron. Don't matter if the crankshaft is bent, it'll take it. If you're ever wondering what your old 6-horse mower will do, there's your answer. The only thing we couldn't quite cut was this one. That one was a little bit too thick a diameter. Some of you may ask, why tear down a seemingly perfectly fine building? Well, the answer is, it's not. This used to be a concrete batch plant, and well, it's built on 4 different pads of concrete. Some of it's not concrete. Obviously, the expensive stuff that used to sit here, this is where the batch plant was. Well, it's long since gone. But if you take a look at our wall right here, you can see on maybe one of their final voyages with the loader or a cement truck, somebody hit the building. All the studs, that stud, all these studs, up to about the corner, are broken. I think the real nail in the coffin for this building is the lack of any good foundation. I mean, they even understood this in Bible times. Jesus says in Matthew that a building with a bad foundation just gets blown away. Well, you know what the storm is today? A Chevette. Here's the rules, Turbo. Anything you can lay a hammer on, you can hit. Good style, I like it. You think you should take this out the door?
Oh yeah.
I don't think so. Put her out the window. Four. Did someone want me to use the door? Well, you know what? I wanted to use the wall. I always wanted that to be an outswing. Take a look at our fine work here, Jackson.
Oh wow. Did you seriously take out all of that walling?
Just one wall.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff still to go through.
Yeah.
Like this. Look, random just boxes. What do you think's in there?
I don't know. What is in there?
Oh, look at that. Literally, one valve. That looks like the old one. See how it's all melted on that one side?
Yeah.
I guess there's a cement truck out there somewhere that melted a valve. All right. Yep. We got our little tow rope in the middle here. Kind of our fusible link. Let's just see. I don't know, it's pretty sturdy. Like, you can't make it wiggle at all. The Chevette may have some work to do here. We might need to get the tires nice and hot first. Perfect.
Oh, that stinks from the burnout.
Burnout smoke. Supervisor just showed up. Okay, what do you think?
I don't know.
I think it could do it. Well, look, you see, we got this much room, we got this much runway before we run out of traction, which I think is actually pretty generous. That's, you know, at least 10 feet of pulling. Is it moving?
Oh, it's moving.
Is it moving?
Yeah. It's
I don't know.
it's going like this.
You think it'll come over?
I don't know. Maybe the Miata can take it out.
Well, maybe we could partner the Miata and the Chevette.
Just gonna run on it. I'm sure it'll break.
You don't want to get too rammy.
That was definitely some insulation.
Yeah, it's might actually be with the Chevette.
Oh wow. That is literally like one of those. I told you it would crack. Oh. Oh. That's the sound. More insulation.
That's it.
That's the sound.
That's the sound you want. We got it down.
And that's a win for the Chevette.
Didn't even need help.
You like the view?
I think my sunsets are gonna be back.
We'll have to build you a nice little something or another right there. Yeah, just look at that site though. Mm-hmm. Yep. I feel like for the Chevette haters out there, this is one piece of evidence that I would just like to use to prove that I think the Chevette was maybe just ahead of its time. I think the little hot hatch was the best idea that people just missed in the 80s. Anyways, moving on. You want to see something cool? Check it out. The manual transmission boat is just about ready to go. So hopefully soon in the next week or two, we ran into a few setbacks. The steering was seized, we ran into issues with the leg, the wiring's taking way too long. I mean, I ended up drawing a whole new wiring diagram on the whiteboard and just rewiring the whole boat. All of those things aside, hopefully soon you'll see this thing on the water. But for now, go make something. Have some fun with your buddies and go fast.